Hey, what's going on to all of you wonderful and amazing people? I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you guys that will be joining me on tonight. Okay, on tonight. We have not had one of these live broadcasts in a while where I can sit back and I can talk to y'all as girls. You know what I'm saying? We're not necessarily going to talk about anything in particular. You know what I'm saying? But we going to talk because we haven't talked in a while. You feel me? So yeah, and excuse me if my lighting is all bitch. It is dark and gloomy. It looks like it want to storm. I need to go ahead and storm because I got somewhere to be in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go out and about into the world in a little while, so it needs to go ahead and storm if it's gonna motherfucking storm. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, M Town boy? Hey, Michelle. Hey, the random. Hey, Alex. Hey, Alicia. Hey, or Sanchez. Sorry, Sanchez. Hey, Traven. Hey, Vera. Hey, Terry. Hey, Azalea, Brick and Case, Crystal, Patrick, Casey, Tawana, Dante, Kim. Hey to everybody. I know I may miss somebody, and I'm going to apologize if I just so happen to miss you telling me hello. But we just gonna sit here and we gonna talk as girls. You know what I'm talking about, family. Hey, Melody, how are you doing? Hey Alicia, hey Day, hey Susan, hey Benita, hey Pink Teardrops, hey Alex. Thank you, Alex. Hey Thomas. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't just scream because you said my name. Girl. Ain't no goddamn body, girl. Hey Tanya. Hey LaShawn. So, like I said, family, we're not going to talk about anything necessarily in particular. I just wanted to get on here and have a little bit of girl talk. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do. Anything goes. So if anybody has any topics or anything that they want to talk about, you can drop that shit in the chat. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be talking to y'all, answering questions, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. I do have a couple of things that I wanted to talk about that I didn't talk about in the video earlier, because the video that I did earlier was originally supposed to be a video where I was talking about shit that was going on in the news, you know what I'm saying? So I figured I'd go ahead and do that now on the live show, and then I can take some of y'all questions and shit. Don't leave it in there yet, because I'm probably gonna miss the shit. So if I just so happen to miss your comment, then excuse me. But I'm gonna talk about these couple of few things that I need to talk about real quick. Then we're gonna get into the comments and all that type of shit, okay? Hey Tawana. Wendy Williams firing them execs over her comments. M-Town boy, I heard about that. Is that true? Is it people that really got fired because of the comments that she made? So what were the specifics on that? Because I haven't really gotten specifics on that. I will have to do a little bit more research on that. Hey Deetra, how you doing? Is Jocelyn really pregnant? I have no idea. I have no earthly idea. But let's go ahead and get into the topics of conversation, and then I'm going to get back into the chat, okay? But the first thing that somebody wanted me to talk about was Toya Wright, Toya Wright's brothers that were killed down there in New Orleans. Toya Wright has two brothers. A lot of you guys if you haven't seen the reality television show, you may or may not know this, but Toya Wright has two brothers, and their names are, I do not want to mess their names up, Rudy and Josh Johnson, okay? Toya's brothers were killed in New Orleans. I think it was last week, if I'm not mistaken. And they were actually found shot to death in a car in the 7th Ward of New Orleans. And there are a lot of people who were saying a lot of negative things, talking about why in the world would Toya leave her brothers down there in New Orleans, knowing all the bad things that go on. My thing is this. You have a lot of celebrities who have family members who still live in the hood. And it has nothing to do with the fact that Toya didn't want to help them get out of the hood. You got some people who they want to stay where they are. They want to live in the hood. That's what they grew up doing, and that's what they know. So it's not to say that she didn't try to help her brothers get out of the hood. Sometimes if you grew up like that, that's just the life that you want to live. And unfortunately, they died in the same neighborhoods that they grew up in. Now, they don't have a whole lot of specifics on it. They did say that they think that it was some type of drug-related killing, because they said it was a lot of drug dealers and things in that neighborhood, so they think it was probably a bad drug deal or something like that. Because there was a man who lived in an apartment complex across the street from where they found her brothers, and he said he heard a lot of commotion after midnight, and when he heard the commotion, he looked out of the window, and he saw people over there, you know, gathering and things, people arguing. But he said it happened so much in that area that he actually decided to just go into a back room of his house and, you know, I guess close the door, because he was so used to arguments and people fighting and all that type of stuff, so he didn't really pay it any attention. But he said when he went into his back room, that's when he heard 9 gunshots. So he said he heard the gunshots. He didn't see who did it, and unfortunately, it turned out that it was Toya Wright's 2 brothers that were shot and killed, and they found them in that car. I just think I think it's real sad. But you know, a lot of times they say if you live by it, you die by it, and unfortunately, they became victims of their circumstances, unfortunately. And it's like I said, it's not to say that that girl didn't try to get her family members out of the hood. Some people just, that's where they grew up, that's what they like doing. You know, that's all they know. They don't really want to live any type of fancy lifestyle. They grew up in the hood. They used to doing certain types of things, so those are the things that they want to do. Now let's talk about K. Michelle. Y'all, people going ham and cheese on K. Michelle due to the fact that she reached out to Toya on social media and offered Toya Wright her condolences. People are saying that K. Michelle was trying to make things about her. She was being messy. Now, let me tell you something. I can't speak for nobody else, but me personally, I don't think K. Michelle was being messy. You can have people who beef with people and they can offer them their condolences when they lose a loved one, okay? People are saying that maybe she should have reached out to Toya in a private message or something like that. I guess K. Michelle did it that way because you had other people who were reaching out to Toya on social media. Plus, she also said the reason why she put it on her main page is because her and Toya had blocked each other previously. You know, when that whole beef with them started, K. Michelle said her and Toya had blocked each other, so she couldn't DM her. So she just put it on her main page to offer her condolences. That she said no matter of the shit that they went through in the past, nobody, you know, nobody deserves to just, you don't need to keep beefing with somebody when somebody is going through a tough situation like that. So she wanted to offer her condolences, let her know that she's praying for her, etc., etc. So I can't speak for nobody else, but I personally don't think K. Michelle is being messy. I know other people may have differences of opinions on that, but I don't think she was being messy on that. I just think that she was just offering her condolences. I don't think she was trying to take the shine off of the whole situation that was going on with Toya. But again, that's just ThickChickVlogs' opinion, okay? I think she was doing too much when she started saying we can talk if you want, if you need to. I didn't see that part, Miss Traff, but the only thing I saw was her saying that, you know, we may never be friends, but you're my sister in Christ or something like that. I didn't see the part where she was saying if you need to talk, you know, if you need to talk, we can, or something like that. But again, if she did say that, I didn't see that part. Thank you, Kels. Just stopping in to say hi. Glad to see you're back and all is okay with your mom. Miss seeing you and your crazy stuff. Thanks, Kels. I missed y'all too. What the fuck else is going on? Let's talk about this dude. I don't know if you guys have seen this shit, but there is a man, okay, who died. I forgot the man's name. It's really irrelevant. But his wife and his side chick both decided to put an ad in the newspaper. Well, not an ad. Both of them decided to post an obituary in the newspaper because I guess they both wanted to be acknowledged on the obituary. So they both placed those ads in the newspaper. I didn't think that shit was legal. But I guess then again, as long as you pay the newspaper people to post the goddamn ad, I really don't think they give a fuck whether or not you the side chick or the actual wife, as long as you got them coins to place the motherfucking ad. But the fact, okay, that the wife, now at first I thought this was some fake ass shit until actual reputable news stations was reporting this shit. The wife put in the goddamn newspaper, he leaves behind to cherish his beloved wife, his kids, and she also mentioned something about he got two other kids. I guess there was his outside kids, which he said 2 other kids. I ain't never seen nobody put no shit like that in no obituary where, you know, you put the kids you got with him, then on the damn bottom line you put, and he got 2 other kids, they names is this. I ain't never seen no shit like that. And then the next thing you see underneath that, I mean, literally, same day, everything. You see the same exact wording almost, but the nickname was changed. And you see, instead of the beloved wife, you see a longtime girlfriend. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? And I know people are saying that it all depends on the specifics of the situation as to whether or not the wife knew about this side chick. Y'all, that's just a whole lot of old crazy ass fucking foolery. And let me explain why I say that. Some people are saying maybe he didn't get a divorce from his wife because, you know, divorces are expensive. Now, I don't know about nobody else. Okay. But the last time I checked, the only time you're going to spend a whole lot of money on a divorce is if you got a whole lot of shit. Okay. If you are one of those people who got some money, who got some property, who got some shit that you need to divide up. You know what I'm saying? But if you are a regular motherfucking Joe, please explain to me why you talking about a goddamn divorce is so goddamn expensive. Because the last time I checked, if I'm not mistaken, okay, the filing fee for a divorce, you can file for divorce for like $200, okay? Now, for the summons, for you to summon your wife or your husband, or whoever the fuck you need to, you know, summon, that shit costs you an extra $5, okay? Then, now, if you, the notifying your spouse, I think that shit costs around $30. Now, if they live far away, you might end up paying like $60, but you might be out of what? I'm just going to throw $400 out there. So how the fuck you, Negro, okay? Negro. Ain't no way in the hell you can sit there and say that you can't. Well, the reason why I didn't get no divorce was because I can't afford it. Stop that motherfucking shit, okay? My thing is this, ladies. If you a side chick, you a side chick for a motherfucking reason. So when you come showing up to the hospital, when somebody on their deathbed, or when you come showing your ass up to the funeral and all this old type of shit, now let's give a little bit of a scenario. Let's say this man was married, okay, to a woman. He had a little bit of money. And him and his wife were separated. They were no longer together. They ain't been together for 10 years or whatever. He didn't went and got another girlfriend, been with this girl for 5 years. They didn't have a baby or some shit like that. Now, she his girlfriend of 5 years. They live together and all this type of shit. He's not with his wife, ain't been with his wife in 10 years. That's a little bit of a different situation. But motherfucker, why the fuck? Okay. And then again, a lot of this stuff do happen unexpectedly. You don't necessarily expect to just up and die. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, apparently he had some type of cancer and he ended up dying. But motherfucker, why in the fuck? Why you separated for 10 years? You ain't got no damn money. Okay, you ain't got shit to split. You ain't got nothing to split. Me and you living together. Meanwhile, you got Mary Jo over there. You still married to Mary Jo. Now you up and died. Now I'm sitting there looking stupid. I got babies by you, but Mary Jo, she got all the goddamn benefits, okay? Mary Jo is your legal wife. I don't give a fuck whether or not you ain't been with Mary Jo in 20 years. If Mary Jo name on that goddamn paper, guess what the judge gonna say? The judge gonna say, oh, well, okay, I understand that you was living with Billy Bob. I understand that motherfucking shit, but Mary Jo name is the name that's on this goddamn paperwork right here, okay? Mary Jo name is the one that's sitting next to Billy Bob saying that Mary Jo and Billy Bob are married. Therefore, I'm sorry, you is just the motherfucker who was getting his rocks off. Meanwhile, Mary Jo was over here getting all the benefits. So you just fuck. You better go down there and collect some Social Security off this nigga and all this type of shit. I mean, it's a fucked up ass situation. Don't get me wrong. Especially if there are children involved. You have to think about, okay, your deceased husband got this other side chick. He got kids outside of your marriage. Now you got to figure out, okay, what the fuck I'm going to do now that I done got the insurance settlement. Motherfucker, you done sat there and been fucking around with my husband. Now I got to give you part of the money. Girl, it's a mess, okay? So that whole shit right there about her putting that damn, I mean, I just thought it was silly. You know, both of them putting the ad in there. I think that was some old petty ass shit. The wife and the girlfriend probably had some type of old beef set up or whatever, and I don't know. But like I said, as long as you got the coin to give to the newspaper people to put the ad in the newspaper, they really don't give two fucks about whether you related to the person or not. Girl, I don't know the specifics of the shit. I just thought the shit was crazy as fuck. The fact that the wife and the side chick both put ads in the newspaper. But anyway, let me get to these goddamn comments, y'all. I'm gonna get to the comments in 1 second. I had one more thing I want to talk about. For those of you, okay, who were asking me, where was the Love and Hip Hop reunion review? first of all, from the videos that I've seen from other people, even though I haven't been making videos, I still have been logging onto YouTube, watching other people's videos. From what I saw, what the fuck is up with the type of reunion that they had this year? What's up with them separate ass interviews? Okay, I mean, you ain't got no problem with the folks fighting and doing all this old crazy ass shit on the television show. So why you got these separate interviews on the goddamn reunion? Don't nobody want to see that shit. Okay, so even though I was away, I probably would have been annoyed with the motherfucking shit anyway. I have yet to see the reunion. I do have it on my DVR, but I have yet to see it. But from what I heard, that it was trash. So, yeah, I heard that shit was trash. But speaking of Love and Hip Hop, I don't know if you guys know this. Erica, who is Scrappy's ex-girlfriend and baby mama, she did an interview and basically told the interviewer, I forgot who the guy was that she was doing the interview with, but she basically told him that before Lil Scrappy proposed to Bambi, he actually 2 weeks prior to that called her mother like 10, 20 times. He also tried to reach out to her publicist, basically trying to get back with her. So she basically feels like he asked Bambi to marry him, as a, I guess, rebound type of shit. She said he was literally stalking the fuck out of her, trying to get in touch with her, trying to get back with her. Now, maybe he was calling her for some other reason, but she feels like he was blowing her mother's phone up and blowing her publicist's phone up because he was trying to get back with her. So I don't know if she's just being messy or what the fuck it is, but girl, but I don't put shit past Lil Scrappy. He probably did, girl. He probably honestly and truly did, goddamn, was calling her mama and our publicist trying to get back with her because, girl, he seemed like the type of motherfucker that do shit like that, girl. I ain't saying I'm just motherfucking saying, okay? Mona is a big pimp, okay? Mona is a big-ass fucking pimp. Thick Chick, what do you think of the song by Mama D in that order? Nicole, of course, I think because it's Mama D, we kind of side-eyeing this shit, but I'm not going to lie, the shit is kind of catchy, okay? It's low-key kind of catchy. 200 might be a lot of money for some people, but look, Tanya, let's keep it real. $200 might be a lot of money for some people, but 10 years, okay? 10 years, you can't come up with $200 to get no damn divorce, girl. Okay, so you gonna lay up with a nigga for 10 years because he said he ain't got the $200 to get a divorce. Bullshit, okay? Bullshit. You gonna lay up with a nigga for 10 years if he said that a man is married and he gonna sit there and tell you, look, the reason why I'm still married to my wife is because I ain't got the money. Motherfucker, I ain't been laying with no motherfucking nigga for no 10 years. He talking about he ain't got $200. Oh, I'm got shit. The fuck? If he ain't got $200 in 10 years, motherfucker, I'm sorry. Something the matter. Okay? What adult man in 10 years can't save up $200? The fuck? But anyway, exactly. Give it to his ass. Call his motherfucking bluff. Okay? Call his bluff real quick, faster than a hurry. Be like, you know what? I got it, baby. See what he said. I was gonna go ahead on and nigga money, go ahead. No. If he come up with any type of excuses, guess what? It ain't the fact that he ain't got the money, it's the fact that he don't want no motherfucking divorce. Just saying. So I remember when you used to make storytime videos about the sleep paralysis. Are you still getting those? I don't really get sleep paralysis anymore. Well, I haven't had it lately. He had no money for divorce papers, but have money for children. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. You ain't got $200 for no divorce, but you got money to lay your ass down and be impregnating folks and things. Okay. Negatively. I ain't saying, I'm just motherfucking saying. I missed a couple of comments. Can't say exactly. Can't tell you $200 in a decade. Shag on. Love and Hip Hop reunion was so garbage. I can believe it, Benita. So I'm not even upset at the fact that I didn't get a chance to review it. I'm not even upset at the fact that I didn't get a chance to review it, for real. He want his cake and eat it too. Exactamundas. Okay, he want to come over to your crib, get all up in your nigga. And another thing that really annoys me with some, now I'm not giving no dude no pass in no shape, form, nor fashion. But I need ladies to stop being so blinded by the dick. Okay, stop being so blinded by the dick. Because we all know, okay, if a man got some good dick, sometimes you get dickmatized. But stop being a motherfucking idiot, okay? Please explain to me how you feel, or how you honestly and truly in your head think if a man tell you I'm separated from my wife, but he tell you they still sleep in the same room in the same bed. But then again, 9 times out of 10, he might tell you, yeah, we still live together, but we sleep in separate rooms. Look, okay? Look, okay? Look, okay? If a man sit there and say, yeah, me and my wife, we separated, but she ain't trying to give up the house, and I can't really afford to move out the house. Offer him to come live with you. Be like, you know what, baby? You can come stay with me until y'all figure it out. Guess what? Okay, I guarantee it's gonna. Well, while she at work, I gotta watch the kids, baby. Any man that tell you he's separated from his wife, or a woman tell you she's separated from her husband, but they still living in the same house, what kind of fucking separation is that? Okay, what kind of motherfucking separation is? I'm sorry, okay, motherfucker, how the fuck you separated, but y'all still living in the same goddamn house? In the same bed, motherfucker. Stop being blinded by that, because that's what a lot of y'all blinded by. You even got a lot of women who a man throw you a few dollars. You feel like, well, I don't care as long as he giving me money. I mean, but if you feel like you can fuck around with a married man as long as he giving you money, don't get upset. Okay, don't get upset when you don't get none of them benefits in the end. Don't get mad during Christmas time. He ain't coming over dropping off no gifts and shit on Christmas Day because he's spending Christmas Day with his wife and his kids. Don't get mad on Sunday. When he going to church and shit, having Sunday dinner with a friend. Don't get mad about shit like that. If you okay with sleeping with a married man, be okay with sleeping with a married man, but be okay with only getting that part time as well. Only you can't take you no damn where. If he do decide to take you somewhere, he got to take you 2-3 hours away from your motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? You live in a little small town. He got to be like, damn, baby, why we got? You know what? They got the better. I heard this restaurant over here way, way, way better than anything we got. Bitch, you ever wonder why a motherfucker got to take you 3 hours away from y'all hometown? Because he feel like, oh, I can take her ass over here. Ain't nobody over here gonna recognize us, okay? I guess he feel, if I take a 45 minutes up the road, it just might be this one motherfucker who just so happen to be in this next town who know me. So now I need to take her ass 3 hours away, okay? 3 hours away. And I'm gonna take you to, bitch, I'm gonna take you to some goddamn show enough hole in the wall. We can't go to no popular restaurant, bitch. No, we can't go to the Cheesecake Factory. Oh, that's too popular. We got to go down there to one of them pop shops and shit, the burger joints, one of them goddamn hole in the wall places that deep down in the motherfucking woods. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, we going on a motherfucking adventure and shit. Don't be blinded by that it. But I digress. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm a bitch. I'm talking a million miles a minute because, girl, I'm trying to occupy my motherfucking mind, girl. Occupy my mind. Let me read some of these goddamn comments, okay? Thank you, Trey Gordon. The side chick may come out better than the wife. Maybe the insurance for his wife was about $20,000 to cover his final expenses. The side chick may have a policy for $50,000 cash. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but last time I checked, you can't just go get no insurance policy on nobody without. Now it'll be something different if the husband actually signed this insurance policy. I don't know. Now, back in the day, you could do that shit. But now you actually have to go through a process. Like me, I can't go get an insurance policy on the juice man without the juice man signing it. You know what I'm saying? So if the husband is okay with signing an insurance policy for the side chick, then that's his business. You know what I'm saying? But ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you this question. For the fellas that's in here and also for the ladies that's in here. Let me ask y'all a question. Okay, ladies, I'm going to ask you first. If you're married, okay, you're married. I've asked this question on my channel before, but I have a little bit more subscribers, so I want to get some more answers. You're married, okay? Your husband is on his deathbed. He's in the hospital, okay? The nurse come in and tell you his motherfucker got 24 hours to goddamn live, whatever. This motherfucker comatose. He ain't talking. He ain't saying shit. You sitting there standing by his motherfucking side. All of a sudden, this goddamn a chick come through the goddamn door. Come through the door with 3 little bit ass children. You know what I'm saying? You looking like, bitch, who the fuck is you? You one of his relatives from out of town. She tells you, no, I'm actually his, we've been together for about 8 years, 9 years while you guys were married, and these are his 3 children. Okay, so your husband's laying there comatose, can't say shit. Okay, can't say a motherfucking thing. This chick comes to the door with 3 little ass children, tells you, oh, I've been fucking around with your husband for the last 10 years. These are his 3 children. Now, mind you, this motherfucker go ahead on, kill over and die. He didn't kill over and died now. This motherfucker ain't leave nothing in writing, nothing saying that he didn't fucked around with this woman and got these 3 kids with her. Now, mind you, you've been married to this motherfucker for 20, 25 years. You found out this goddamn motherfucker been cheating on you the whole time with this chick. Not only has he been cheating on you for 10 years, but he got 3 little children. He dead now. He ain't leave no policy, no nothing for these children. Okay? Ain't leave nothing for these goddamn children. You, okay, are awarded $1 million. Okay? You are awarded, no, I ain't gonna say $1 million. You were awarded $25 million from his insurance policy. Just so I'm just gonna throw in a big ass number. That's $25 million. Now, you've been married since maybe 25 years. This woman tells you she knew about you, motherfucker. She knew about your ass. She knew about your ass. And she tells you, yeah, I was fucking around here for 10 years and I got 3 kids by him. Now his ass dead. Do you give her some of that money? It's a little bit of a different situation if she didn't know shit about you and her husband was, lying the whole time to this chick and lying to you. But if you knew about me and you still fucking around on me with this chick, and not only are you fucking around on me, but you also father 3 children with this woman, do I give her some of my money? Do I give her some of my money? I know it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do to give her some money. Put some money in a trust fund for the children. But goddamn it, am I obligated to do that motherfucking shit? Is it, I'm just saying, am I motherfucking obligated? Now, you got some people who may or may not have differences of opinions on that situation. But all I'm saying is, motherfucker, okay, 25 years, I done goddamn probably damn near wiped your ass because you done got sick and shit. And now all of a sudden this chick come out of the woodwork talking about she got 3 kids with you, nigga. For real though? What it sound like to me is, now I ain't trying to be funny, but what it sound like to me is you need to go on down into the Social Security. Not Social Security. You need to go down to the Social Security office and tell them that your baby daddy just died and you need to collect some of his Social Security money. Okay? You can go get that Social Security, but I don't know if I can give you none of my 25 million. I know it's not the children's fault. I know it ain't the kids' fault. I know it ain't their fault. And I might even put a little money in the trust fund for them that they can't tell till they get 18. But bitch, I'm not finna give you, because if I give you some of my 25 mil that I done got from this motherfucker, for the kids, you gonna benefit off. You know what I'm saying? You gonna benefit off the shit. So I can't give you none of my money. It'll be one of them types of situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. My husband's affairs are not my motherfucking affairs, okay? Now, I also want to ask the fellas that same question. If I have any men that are in here, how do you feel about that? You have some men who may feel like, I think it's wrong for her not to get them no money, But motherfucker, I feel like this. If you feel like it's wrong for me not to get them no money, please explain to me why the fuck are you walking around here fathering children outside of your marriage and not making sure your affairs are in fucking order? You needed to make sure as soon as you started having babies by another bitch, okay, you needed to make sure that you had something in the event of your motherfucking death that they were taken care of, okay? So that sounds like you just said, who fucked up on that end? Not me, okay? Not me. So like I said, maybe she need to go on down to the Social Security office and get her some goddamn Social Security money, okay? Or whatever the fuck they call it when a person died and the person got to collect a check for the kids, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying, I'm just motherfucking saying, you feel me? 25 years, yes, 25 years and you've been cheating on me for 10 and you got 3 little bitty children, okay? What kind of shit is that? But you spread it low and lay it wide outside of your man. Exactly. Now I gotta get this motherfucking chick who been laying over my husband knowing about me. Like I said, it's different. Now I say it's totally different if she didn't know about me. You got some men out there who will sit there and cheat on their wives, be out there having all of these women on the side and shit, having outside babies, and the women not know about the wife, but bitch, you knew about me. Okay, you knew about me, and you still laid down and had not one, not two, but 3 children with my husband. Now you gonna show your ass up to the horse pillar, while his ass in a comatose state. Maybe you thought you was gonna be able to come and get him to sign some shit before he croaked on out, but he was already comatose. And now your ass showing up talking about you got 3 children with. What kind of bullshit is that? Hey, Sincerely. Hey, Mindy. Exactly. If he didn't leave their name on anything, oh well, she won't get money from me. Now I buy stuff for them like school clothes or something like that, but she wouldn't get exactly. Because like I said, if I gave her some money, she gonna benefit off that money. But I think if I put some money in a trust fund for the kids for when they can touch when they get 18, or if they decide to go to college or whatever, their college tuition already paid for. But if I get this bitch $1 million, bitch, don't you know she gonna be spending some of that money on some of the shit that she want, motherfucker? Okay, probably gonna go and buy some shit for another nigga to lay up in. You know what I mean? Girl, that 25 mil is for my pain and suffering that I'm gonna have to deal with, knowing that you didn't father 3 outside children on my ass. Okay, yes, I ain't saying I'm just goddamn saying. What about the man? He's the one that is wronger than exactly. But Michelle, exactly. What about the man? But he dead. Okay, ain't nothing we can do for his dead ass. What I'll do though, okay, the fact that he decided he wanted to go and cheat on me. Now that I done found out you done cheated on me, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my 25 mil, go live happily ever after, and I'm gonna donate your goddamn body to science. Okay, fuck having a beautiful funeral for your ass. How the fuck I'm a motherfucker? I ain't finna come cry over your ass at no damn funeral, knowing that you done cheated on me for 10 years and got 3 children. I'm a goddamn okay. I'll have a wake for your ass and that donate your goddamn body to science. Do whatever you need to do with the motherfucker. Okay, I ain't saying I'm just goddamn saying. Okay, use this body for a good cause because he didn't use it for a motherfucking good cause. I ain't saying I'm just goddamn saying. But anyway, let's move the fuck on. Okay, how you going to have 3 children and not know? What you mean? How he gonna have 3 children? I didn't say he didn't know. I said he had 3 outside children on his wife. I didn't say he didn't know. He know he got 3 children. He been taking care of the motherfucker. He been taking care of the motherfucking children, so he know he got 3 kids. Just saying. I'm talking about her. He had 3 outside children, and his wife never knew about the side chick or the children. And she just showed up one day saying, "Oh, I've been messing with him for 10 years, and I got 3 children by him." But she knew about the wife. So you fucking around with my husband the whole time, you know him. Y'all, I don't even want to y'all. That's a whole nother goddamn story. Okay, just said. I don't understand why some women choose to fuck around with married men. I don't understand either. But you have some women who, I guess, they wanna have the benefits of having a man, but they don't want to have to deal with his ass all the time. You got some women who will only fuck around with dudes who are married, for real. I guess when they get tired of you, they can send your ass home to their wife, send the dudes home to their wife. I don't know. But you got some people who will only fuck with those who are married. But like I said, karma is a big, fat ass bitch. And let me tell you something. You may think you winning, okay? You may think you winning by fucking around with some other woman's husband, just thinking, okay, he paying my bills, etc., etc. But let me tell you, okay, like I said, karma might not hit you until 5, 10 years later. But when she comes, she coming. You might meet a man, decide that you ready to settle down or whatever, get all happy and shit. And right when you at your happiest point in your marriage, guess what? Some chick gonna come behind your motherfucking back and she, "Faith fucked my husband," okay? Faith fucked my husband. And then you gonna sit there thinking, so why would he do me like this? I done been faithful to this man. Bitch, you've been faithful to him lately, but think back 10 years, bitch. Okay, when you was fucking around with Sally husband, girl. Think back them 10 you'll be sitting there all happy in your marriage and shit, wondering why would he do this to me? Bitch, that's your karma, okay? I am a true believer in karma. That's why I try to put out into the universe what I want back. Okay, I try not to do people wrong because I am a true believer in karma, and I do believe that shit does come back on you. I honestly and truly do. So, just saying. Yeah, fucking around with Sally Sue husband, girl, and now you wonder why somebody fucking around with you. Okay, But why cheat? Some people, I mean, you asking the golden question that nobody has the answer to. Sometimes you, like I said, you can have a woman or a man out there who can be doing everything within their power. They can be giving you the best sex. They can be taking care of home. They can be, I mean, just be the all-around man or woman for a person, and you will. They could be gorgeous. I mean, they could be everything that a person could ever have dreamed of. You got people that will still go out and cheat on you. I mean, you could be doing everything within your power, everything that that person ever dreamed that you could ever do, and you still got people that'll go out there and cheat on you. So it's not you, it's them. Okay, it's not you, it's them. I've seen married women trolling. I stay away from them. I mean, like I said, you got some people who both of them are married and they fucking around with other married people. Maybe it's just me, but I don't understand the point. Okay, I don't understand the point. You got a lot of people that know that they can never be faithful to one person, but they'll still get married. I understand the benefits of marrying somebody, because nowadays, unless you got some shit on paper, if a person died, you fuck like Chuck. Okay, so I can understand the reason why some people get married. I do, because there are benefits to that shit. But at the same time, you got people out there that know they can never be faithful to one person, and they still just go and get married, and they constantly just hurt their wife or hurt their husband. And it's not just men, it's not just women, you know, it's a combination of the two. But I don't know, I guess I'll just never understand that shit. Jocelyn's karma. What karma with Jocelyn? Which she done did so much shit, but what happened to her? What's her karma? Yeah, faith fucked my husband, child. Ain't nothing wrong with cheating as long as you keep the house good first and wrap it up. Just don't Ben, you with that bullshit, okay, Ben? I don't know who you is, Ben, but you with that bull to the shit, okay? You, Ben, let me talk to you, okay? Let me talk to you, Ben. Now, you do have women out there that will agree with you, but I am not that motherfucker, okay? You do have women out there that feel like as long as my husband taking care of the house, taking care of me, taking care of the kids, he providing, he's still doing what he need to do. You do got some women that do not give a fuck that their husband go out and do shit outside of the marriage. But hold on, what the fuck just happened? Anyway, I'm gonna ignore that part. But you do have women that are okay with that. But Ben, you on that bullshit, okay? Ben, you know you on that motherfucking bullshit. But so are the women in your life, are they okay with that, or are you one of them people who feel like what she don't know won't hurt her? Please explain this to me. I'm just saying. I ain't saying, I mean, like I said, if some people, I mean, some women agree with that. You know, I'm not one of them, but I'm just saying some women do agree with that. Some women do feel like if a man is taking care of home, it's okay for him to go out and have outside women as long as he's protecting himself and not bringing anything back into the household. So I agree with you in the sense that some people do have that arrangement. But Ben, let me ask you this question. Hopefully you're still in here. Let me ask you this question, Ben. Is it, since you feel like it's okay to do that, do you feel like it's okay for your wife or the woman in the marriage or the relationship? Do you think that it's okay if she steps outside of the relationship and fucks around with another man as long as she's not bringing anything back home? Let me ask that question. So let me ask you that question, Ben. Is it okay for the woman to step outside of the marriage and have another man on the side that she's having sex with as long as she's making him use protection? Is that okay? Exactly. He probably wouldn't like it if he was being cheated on. But we're gonna see what his answer is to that question. But I don't get why people won't just stay single if they're not ready to meet. Exactly. I don't understand that. I don't understand why people have to take the big leap if they know that they're not ready to be in a committed relationship. You know, it's okay to be single. It's okay to just have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or just be fuck buddies or whatever you want to consider yourself. You know, it's okay to do that without actually getting some shit on paper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's okay. What go around, come around. I mean, like I said, I guess if it's in equal arrangement, then I guess it would be okay, Ben. I guess it would be okay. But I guarantee you, I guarantee you, if you were actually in that situation, and ladies, the ladies that are in here, okay? Ladies, let me ask you this question. Am I the only one who noticed this shit? But a dude can step out on you, okay? A dude can step out on you. I'm talking about hurt you like Mimi said. You can hurt me to the core. Hurt me to the core. I'm talking about he can literally step out on you, have a full-blown relationship with another woman, sex, all this type of shit. But you can have a phone conversation with a man, just be flirting with a dude. I'm talking about you ain't never laid down in the bed with this man, nothing. Now, your boyfriend or your husband, he didn't went and had sex with another woman, been in a full relationship, but you can literally have a flirt conversation with a dude and your husband or your boyfriend find out about it, and this motherfucker like he want to die. Like he just, I can't believe you did this to me. Some motherfucker. You mean to tell me you went and had a full-blown relationship, went and had sex, damn, you know, this bitch done had a pregnancy scare, but I literally had a conversation with a nigga, and you all of a sudden, nigga, you like you about to die, you on your goddamn knees, why would you do me like this? For real though? I know I'm not the only one who done been in that situation before. I've been in that situation before where I was dating a dude, motherfucker sat there and did everything in the world to me. I'd be like, well, you know, I done had a conversation with stuff. I found out you talking to stuff. Now, mind you, I ain't never met this motherfucker before a day in my life. I just had a conversation. And you acting like I done sat there and left you and went and married somebody else. For real, motherfucker? I don't know what it is about that shit, but you done sat there and left me. Well, not left me, but you done sat there and stepped out on me and cheated on me with a whole nother woman. Motherfucker, you crying because I done been Facebook chatting with another man. For real, though? Anyway, my ex did that, cheated on me and found out I was talking to someone else and was like, you got a side chick pregnant. Exactly. How you mad at me for having a conversation with somebody, but you done went and got a whole nother woman and damn, they got a pregnant. Okay? It's silly. Women better get them multiple men. I don't know about bias, okay? I don't know about that because you can fuck around and get yourself caught up, okay? You can fuck around and forget who you're talking to from time to time. So I don't know. There he go. I mean, you can cheat on me, but what would piss me off if a woman spend my money on another man or fuck somebody in my car or house if I pay all the bills? So ain't that what y'all do? Ain't that what y'all do? Okay, if you cheating on me with another woman, ain't you taking this chick out to eat and all this old type of shit? Okay, you taking her out to eat, or are you just literally meeting these chicks off the internet or meeting them on a corner street and taking them to the house and fucking them or something? I mean, shit, technically you still spending money on them. What the hell? When you hurt a man, they will never trust you again and stay disrespecting you. They do not. Exactly. Men do that shit. I know being just talking shit, talking about something, you have another man in my house, in my bed. I think the shit is all wrong. My thing is if you ever get to the point where you feel like you need another person outside of your marriage, you need to tell your spouse, y'all need to come to an agreement whether or not we gonna stay together, whether or not we both gonna just be cheating on each other, or whether or not we need to just let this shit go. But I understand that there are people out there, male and females, who feel like, you know, they're okay with their spouse going out and having outside sex as long as they protect themselves. I'm just not one of them people. I don't understand it. But again, that's just thick chick. I don't understand it, but again, that's just me. Uncle Ben talking out of the side of his, exactly. He is talking out the side of his neck. I'm like, what? I'll kill that bitch in her side, nigga, and lay down and down the time. Child, Ben, you doing too much. Hey, Thick Chick, can you talk about long distance friendships? What about long distance friendships, Aaliyah? Thick Chick, can you talk about fake friends and how to spot them? Girl, there are so many ways to spot a fake ass friend. I mean, when you said fake friend, it's that I can make that into a whole video. I can make that into a whole fucking video. A block Ben is cool. He just talking shit, I think. Ben just trolling right now. Ben just trolling. No, he did not say he would kill them, but yet you cheat. Exactly. Ben just talking shit. Now I'll do the time. Okay. We having fun with Ben right now. Ben just talking shit. He ain't serious, y'all. Ben just trolling. He just trolling. But then again, he might be dead ass for real. For real though. Yep, be adults if you're going to cheat. Why? Exactly. Why be in a relationship? How do you keep a long distance friendship? Are you talking about long distance friendship or relationship? Because you can be friends with people far and wide. Are you talking about a relationship? Oh, hell no, I don't understand how females still stay with a dude that cheats. I don't either. Now you have different strokes for different folks. Like I said, you have some people who feel like if a man is financially taking care of them, or you have some people who are what I call Ckmatized. Sometimes you're blinded by dick. So it's an array of reasons why people do certain things, or sometimes people are in denial. You got some people who feel like unless they see it with their own two eyes, they don't believe it, you know. Why would you lower yourself to do what I do? We finna ignore you right now because now you just talking shit. Why would I lower myself to do what you do? That's what the fuck. Y'all please ignore Ben because he is seriously trolling right now for real. Why would you lower yourself? Why would you lower yourself to do what the fuck you do? Ask yourself that question, Ben. But anyway, like my friendship with Goldmouth, girl, me and Goldmouth talk every single day, girl. Every single day. Thick Chick, do you watch Hollywood Divas? I don't watch Hollywood Divas, but I know one show that I really need to get into, and that's Little Women Atlanta. I saw snippets of that shit, girl. I be watching the Ricky Smiley, well, not watching, but listening to the Ricky Smiley morning show. So I'm like, I feel like I know Juicy because I listen to her every single day. But girl, I saw a clip from Little Women Atlanta where Minnie Mama threw them damn chicken wings on Juicy head, bitch. Okay. Bitch, how you gonna be a big person or a regular size person and throw them damn chicken wings on that damn girl head? Bitch, I damn near died. Okay, Goldmouth is my sister from another middle side. I love that chick. No, I'm the only chick, but my dude has a hall pass, so to speak. I love him and I trust him. Be secure in yourself. He has a hall pass. What does that mean, Jessica? What you mean your man has a hall pass? A hall pass to do what? Women sometimes stay with the man that cheats is because they hope that they would change. Yeah, sometimes people hope they would change. Do you watch The Real? I don't watch The Real. Marriage is different than going together. People won't give up that easy on a marriage because it's for better or worse. But when the worst is more than exactly. Now I can understand people fighting for their marriage, but at the same time, if a person is constantly cheating on you in a marriage, you have to think about that as well. I mean, are you going to be the only person respecting your vows in this? Sometimes you have to, you got people who are in relationship to where, or marriages where they husband beat on them, but they with that whole for better or worse shit. Fuck that. Okay, fuck that. You ain't gonna be beating my motherfucking ass, and I'm still sitting around talking about for better or worse. Fuck that. Juicy got a restraining order. Child, she ain't had to throw them damn chicken wings on her. I don't think it's Juicy that's obsessed with Pastor Troy. I think it's Minnie. Minnie is the one who said that she was pregnant by hold up. One of them said they was pregnant by Pastor Troy. It wasn't Pastor Troy. It was it Pastor Troy that one of them said that they was pregnant by? I think it was Minnie. One of them said they was pregnant by some rapper, y'all. But girl, got them goddamn chicken wing thrown on Juicy head. That shit was crazy as fuck to me. I'm sorry. Divorced him called what? I feel like Hollywood Divas is scripted. I've never seen it. I have to check it out. Hollywood Divas is the one with Countess, right? Hey Zach. Hey Zach, thank you. Exactly. Hall pass. Like, what the fuck is that? That's some old Toya Wright shit. Minnie was fake prego. Yeah, Minnie. The little snippet that I saw from Little Women Atlanta was the fact that Minnie was telling everybody she was pregnant by Pastor Troy. So Juicy was throwing her a baby shower, but she got to the baby shower and told everybody that she had a miscarriage. And of course, Juicy was asking her, well, did you go to the doctor? She was like, no, my period came back on. I took another pregnancy test and they said I wasn't pregnant. Girl, they was like, girl, you gotta go to the doctor, get that shit cleaned up out of you. You know how you gotta have what they call a DNC? I think it's a DNC when you have a miscarriage to get the you have to have a DNC to get all. I think it's a DNC to get that stuff up out of you. And she was talking about her period just came back on, and she said, forget. I think that shit fake too. I miss LA Hair too. That was my shit. Y'all know I used to do reviews on LA Hair. Why did LA Hair stop coming on? I thought they had a new season that was coming out, but I never saw it. What happened to LA Hair? Countess Vaughn looks bad. I think she looks good. I think Countess Vaughn looks cute. Am I missing something? I'm so glad you have this live video. Your reactions are priceless. Child. Y'all crazy. She looks like a damn countess. Do you watch the half and have not? Oh, the haves and the have-nots. But that's what you're talking about, Taste? The haves and the have-nots? I don't watch that. I heard it's really good though. Oh, DNC is abortion? But don't that what they give you when you have a miscarriage too? Am I tripping? Thanks, man. Why did Jocelyn get the restraining order? Jocelyn got a restraining order on who? I know Stevie got a restraining order on Jocelyn, but I never knew that Jocelyn got a restraining order. Greenleaf, I haven't seen Greenleaf either. Are some things you learned about relationship after you moved in with each other that you really didn't think? Yes. You really, I tell anybody this, before I get married to anyone, that's what I thought, Lakeisha, that's what I thought. But one thing I always tell people, I will never marry anybody before living with them. I know you got some people who feel like I will never move in with a man until we get married. Hell to the no, let me explain. Because you honestly and truly do not know a person until you have lived with them. When you move in with a person, you find out more about them than you've ever. I don't give a fuck if you didn't dated somebody for 5 years. Until the day you move in with that person, you actually live under the same roof, you find out so much about that person. You find out their ways, how they, me personally, I would never marry someone before living with them. But that's just me. I would always tell my advice, okay? If you want to go the biblical way, do your thug thizzle. But I'm saying thick chick will never marry anybody before I live with them, because you never truly know a person until you have lived under the same roof with them. You will find out things about them that you have never known. Just saying. I thought they do DNC as part of an abortion. They probably do, Greta. They probably do a DNC as a part of an abortion. But you have a DNC after you have a miscarriage as well, because they have to get the excess things out of you once you miscarry. So they probably do that for an abortion, but they also do it if you have a miscarriage. A lot of scandalous things going on with those church people. Child, I think Lynn Whitfield might be crazy for real. Everything she's ever been in. You know something that I think is funny, M-Town Boy, is I'm like that too. You ever seen movies or television shows from these actors and actresses, and they always play a bad role, and when you see them as their real true self, you're like, I don't like that mother. Now you don't even know the people, but you keep thinking of them as being that person from the movie or that person from the television show that was a bad person, so you start judging them. Just like that guy from what's the name of that Tyler Perry movie? I can't think of it, but every movie I think it's not Lynn Whitfield. What the fuck is his name? His name is on the tip of my tongue. Cannot think of his name. But every movie that he plays in, he either plays a man who cheats on his women, beats them, or something. Okay, the dark skinned dude. I cannot think of his name. But I see that dude in real, well, not in real life, but I see him doing interviews and things like that. I be looking at the motherfucker like, look at that old woman beater. Look at that old motherfucking woman beater. I don't know what it is. Why do girl with them big ass earrings? What? Because I like them. You don't what? Okay, I think Jessica and Ben, I think you guys are the same person. I ain't saying, but I think Jessica and Ben are the same person. Not just saying. Not Morris Chestnut, not him. I can't think of his name. That's what Danny Glover did to me from The Color Purple. Every time you see his ass, like, what the fuck? I still don't like Danny Glover, Mister, and Lawrence Fishburne. Oh, shit. Yes, they are, Benita. They really are. Hi, Saina. I know I'm probably mispronouncing your name. I did. I talked about that earlier. Blair Underwood. That's his damn name, I think. I think that's his name. I think that's his name, Blair Underwood. Am I watching? I think I'm gonna have to watch the first one first, Tina. I haven't seen the first reunion yet, so I'm probably not gonna watch it until I watch the first one. But it's gonna be recorded on my DVR, so I'll get a chance to watch it. Hopefully tomorrow, some shit like that. But yeah, I know that's what a lot of people are doing. Probably watching Love and Hip Hop. Is that shit on now or come on at 7? I forgot because I never watch it when it come on. I always record it because I be working. So what the fuck else is going on, family? Yes, it was trash from what I heard. I don't like how they did the reunion. Everybody was saying how they had separate interviews and shit. I'm like, you let these people fight and all this old type of shit on the show. So why in the fuck are we having separate interviews? I mean, that's whack, you know? It's whack. The first one was okay. You know how they cut it. You work from home, you're like, hey, women, I was like, why I dress nice for years. No one invited me anywhere, but they talk about how much fun they had. I feel left. Should I dress down to fit in? No, you shouldn't dress down to fit in. Not Blair. You thinking about the bald-headed guy that did Jill Scott wrong. No. I think it is Blair Underwood that I'm thinking about. Let me Google this motherfucking ass. Hey, the Supreme Lane. I think it is Blair Underwood that I'm talking about. I heard that they went a private home and that they would have been fine if they got to fighting on set. They would have got fined. Okay. They went to a private home. Okay. A private home? What the fuck? Why the fuck would they do it in a private home? I mean, we want the juicy shit. We want the juicy shit. Yes, that is who it is. Blair Underwood. That's the motherfucker I'm talking about. Blair Underwood. I just saw the motherfucker picture. Right, when I had a miscarriage, I had a dilation and curettage. I know I'm probably mispronouncing that. Yeah, I thought it was a DNC. I thought I was right. Boys and police shooting black night. If a police pull me over, I'm gonna say, yes, sir, boss. Yes, sir, master. I want them to feel comfortable. Oh, okay. Thanks, Jessica. Blair Underwood wasn't set it off. Yes, Blair Underwood was the person that set it off. Yes, he's fine as fuck, but he played them crazy ass boyfriends in all them damn movies. I remember that Tyler Perry movie where he I cannot think of the name of it, but he was beating the one sister and the other because they were supposed to get married, and she went to walk down the aisle and she said, I don't want to marry him, and the other sister ended up getting married. I can't think of the name of that movie, but yeah. Clifton Powell. I don't know who the hell Clifton Powell. That name sounds familiar, but I can't picture who that person is. But I'm pretty sure if he didn't whoop the woman ass or two in a movie, I'm probably talking about his ass too. Not Diary of a Mad Black Woman. That's that. Oh, his ass. I give him the side eye too. I don't watch Bad Girls Club. I don't watch a whole lot of shit. Like I still haven't seen an episode of the new season of Big Brother. I have it all on my DVR, which I need to go ahead and watch because my DVR is starting to fill up because I got so much shit on there. But I kind of, I do like to watch, like if I'm doing a review of a show like Love and Hip Hop, I have to watch it when the show is over. But I'm one of those types of people, like, if I'm not doing a review of the show, I personally like to let the seasons build up and go on like a binge watching episode, like where I just spend a weekend day and I'm just watching nothing but those episodes. And of course, I get pissed off when the shit is over with and done, finito, and I ain't got nothing else to watch. But that's how I typically like to watch shows, unless I'm reviewing it. You know what I'm saying? He was Pinky on Friday after next. Oh, his ass too. He another one. Hey, beautiful soul. How you doing? Hey, Tortilla. Quesadilla. Tortilla. I don't know who the fuck is that I be watching. They be saying Tortilla. I can't think of who it is. But hey, y'all. You want some orders? Family. Let me tell y'all something. I'm so fucking tired and sleepy. I'm so tired and sleepy. Well, my mom got out of the hospital on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yes. She got out of the hospital on Saturday, and the first day she when she got out, she came to my house and spent the night. Girl, I had not slept. When I tell you I had not slept in a week, got more than 3 hours of sleep that entire week. Family, I slept so goddamn hard that Saturday night, bitch. Girl, I'm trying to keep. How did that happen, beautiful soul? What the hell? How the hell did that happen? She is getting well. She's getting better. It's just trying to get back to a sense of normalcy. You know what I'm saying? Because there's still a lot that we have to do. So, and I'm one of those types of people, like I said, I don't want to go into the whole spiel because I'm trying to make this a positive ass live show, and I don't want to get all depressed and shit talking to y'all because this is supposed to be some fun shit, because I was going to go in there and take a nap, but I called myself trying to lay down, but I couldn't go to fucking sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's just another fucking episode, but that's Saturday. The Saturday my mom got out of the hospital and she was here with me. And I think the reason why I slept so good is because, of course, she slept in my bed with me, because I have 2 bedrooms, but I don't have my second room, which is the room I'm in right now, is my office / beauty room. So I don't have a bed in here. I don't have enough space in here to have a bed. So we slept together. And I think it was the fact that she was laying next to me and I knew she was okay. I slept so fucking hard. And I had people that were texting and calling me because we got back to my house Saturday it was about 4:00. When I tell you I got home and I took a shower, and all I remember is falling asleep at 6:00 that evening. 6:00, and I woke up at like 7:00 that morning. I slept for 12 hours fucking straight. It was there this morning. I got home from work and I get a message on my channel. What? Why? Thank you, beautiful soul. Why? I mean, did they give you a reason why? Did they give you a reason why, beautiful soul? But yeah, like I said, that Saturday I slept. Oh, y'all, I didn't want to get up. Okay, I did not want to get up at all. But I knew I needed to get the day started, so I got up that Sunday. We did what we needed to do, and we went down to my mom's house. But girl, I slept. Ooh, that was some of the best sleep I'd ever had in a while. Wow, you don't know, girl? Have you messaged support? Okay. So damn, that's crazy. But I've heard that happening to somebody before. So hopefully it was just a mistake, beautiful soul. Yes, I needed that sleep so bad. Like I said, the whole week I had only got like 3 hours because I would leave my house, even though my mom, she kept telling me, you don't have to keep driving up this road. Because like I said, they originally put her in the hospital here in my city, which is right up the street, but they had to transfer her to a bigger hospital that had more resources, and they wanted to do more extensive testing, and they didn't have that equipment that they needed to do those specific tests here. So they had to transfer her an hour away. So I was driving an hour away, well, just say 2 hours round trip every single day for an entire week. And mind you, I still had to work because I'm, I actually, some people may think I have, some people may think YouTube is my job, but I actually have two jobs that I do outside of YouTube that I actually have to log into to work. So I still had to do, I only did 30 hours. I normally do 40. Sometimes I do more than 40, but I was only able to do 30 hours. So I was driving those 2 hours round trip, and I was still working my 30 hours sitting in the hospital right next to my mother. Okay. Right next to my mother. I would literally drive down the road 8, 9 o'clock at night, get home by 10 o'clock, get here, take a shower, try to eat something, and fall asleep, wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, do that shit all over again. And I did the shit for an entire week. And when I tell you, family, I'm not upset that I did it. I'm honestly, truly not upset that I did it. But beautiful soul, definitely continue to contact them, because that's crazy. I mean, I don't see a reason why it would have gotten deleted. It has to be a reason. They should have gave you a reason why it was deleted. Because like I said, somebody else that I follow, I can't think of her name right now, but somebody else that I follow actually had hers deleted as well, but they said it was a mistake. So yeah, just continue to reach out to them. Hey auntie, bless your heart, my prayers. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, auntie. I wanted to cry, but I set up a new beautiful soul. Girl, I know you did, but please, yeah, like I said, please continue to reach out to them, because there got to be a reason. Like I said, that happened to somebody else, but they reinstated it. I don't see why they would give you a do that to you without giving you a reason. Yeah, it's crazy. ThickChick, I play video games, and I want to know if you could help me come up with a new name. I want my name Mimi in the name. Child, the last thing you want me to do is try to think of any damn thing right this very second, okay? Child, I know you were, girl. That's crazy. Answer what question, Ben? Are you talking to me? What happened? What question are you wanting me to answer or somebody else to answer? Because I missed it. I definitely missed it. How you gonna delete her comment and not mine? Delete? Who deleted a comment? I haven't deleted any comments. How have I deleted? I haven't deleted a comment, and I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I haven't deleted any comments. Now I do have filters set up, so if you say something and it's one of my filtered words, the comment, it'll automatically go to the spam folder, and I just didn't see it, but I didn't delete anything. I'm not married. Oh, how you gonna read her comment and not mine? Oh, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. Read. Child. When I excuse my ignorance right now. My goddamn eyes are bouncing all over the place. So excuse me. But who commented I read and didn't read yours? Xbox with your gamer tag, child. How long does it take for Shop Miss A to ship your package on? Queen Keisha, the first time I placed an order with Shop Miss A, I got my package in like less than a week. But the second 2 times I placed an order, it took damn near 2 weeks for me to get my shit. It took a long time those second 2 times to get my stuff. But the first time I got it pretty fast. But those last 2 times it took forever. ThickChick, I can't think about any. I would love your help. Child, baby, it's a whole lot of shit I need to think of, and I can't think to save my damn life. I was supposed to be recording those seemingly hilarious videos that I was supposed to be recording for y'all, the dumbass tattoos, the crazy Craigslist stories. Matter of fact, y'all, I had this bomb-ass story time I was going to do for y'all. It was some shit that I had thought about that happened to me in college. But after all this shit went down, my fucking mind just drew a blank. That's why I told you I need to start writing shit down, because I had an idea of the shit that happened. But I try to sit down and I try to recount the shit verbatim, what happened to me. And I had a bomb-ass story time video I was going to do. And that shit probably going to be long as fuck, because it was some shit that happened to me a long time ago. But I can't even think of... I done drew a blank, a blur again. But hopefully it comes back to me. Thick Chick, did you order you Kylie Jenner lip kit? No, I didn't. Why y'all treat little dick niggas so wrong like they have a choice what God gave them? Ain't nobody treating nobody wrong but shit hell. If there's, let me just put it like this, being there's somebody out there for everybody, okay? And that person just so happen to not be me. Just saying. I ain't saying, I'm just goddamn saying. I'm not watching it tonight. McCoy Love. I'm not tonight anyway, but it's gonna be on my DVR. My dude has an average size, but oh Lord, y'all doing too much, Jessica and Ben. Y'all doing too much, okay? Y'all doing too much. But I'm still tripping off Beautiful Soul. That is crazy as hell. That is crazy. Denamofo. Y'all doing too much. Is anything else going on, family? I really do appreciate you guys letting me come over here and talk to y'all, and just me having general conversation means the fucking world to me, for real. But if anybody has anything else that they want to talk about, they want me to touch on, we can do that shit before I get the fuck up over here. Anything else going on? Anything else anybody wants to spit out for me to speak on? Thick Chick offered the thirsties a drink. What happened? Who thirsty? I've been watching your old videos this week and I've been rolling. Family, since I got y'all in here, let me ask y'all this for real. I'm gonna ask those of you that are in here this. Hey, Keisha, I've seen that, but I think I'm gonna do a whole video on that because I've been seeing it, but I don't really understand what the fuck went on. I've seen the first video that she did where she was talking to the police in the car, telling them something about she had a lawsuit against them, but they were about to tow her car because she didn't have a tag and it wasn't registered or some shit. And she kept telling them, don't kidnap me. And she kept telling her son, fight the police. I saw that shit, but I was confused. Like, I was trying to understand what the fuck was going on, but I was confused as fuck. I was just like, what is this? You know, and then I found out that they had a warrant for her with arrest. They went to the house. She barricaded herself in the house. There was a standoff. She pointed a gun at the police or shot at the police or something. They killed it. I mean, it was confusing. Because like I said, I haven't had a chance to really sit down and research it because the whole time I was in the hospital the whole time. So I didn't get a chance to really research it. But from what I did see, it looked confusing as fuck to me. Hey, Charmaine. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that because I'm still confused as fuck, for real. But look, let me ask y'all a question before I get the fuck up off of here. And this is just a hypothetical question. This is just me asking, okay? Don't know if this shit is gonna actually happen, but just hypothetically, would you guys, and for those of you that are gonna be watching this after it processes and all that shit, because you know, I know some people aren't able to get on live and shit. Would you guys be interested? Would you guys be interested? And you remember how I used to do my daily vlogs back in the day, even though the motherfucker was boring as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It was boring as shit. But because sometimes I honestly and truly can't think of shit to talk about. I can't. Okay. And a lot of times I have other shit that I'm doing. I'm preoccupied in my time, and it's hard for me to just sit down and record a video. And because when I do videos, I have to do a lot of research. You know what I mean? But did any of you guys, when I was doing the vlogs back in the day, y'all remember I was doing daily vlogs? Did you guys enjoy that? Even though they were very boring? Like, because I was thinking about going back to do it, because you guys know that I told you guys, I use YouTube as a form of therapy. And I will still want to do videos like I do now, but I'm just wondering if you guys would be interested in me possibly doing vlogs again. You guys like them, but were they boring? I mean, you can be honest with me because I need feedback. Are you guys okay with the vlogs? Even though I'm not, I'm not like those other YouTubers that have daily vlog channels where they have, you guys know I ain't really got no fucking friends. I don't be out and about. I mean, I do go out and about and go shopping and shit like that, but I'm not like popular to where I have a lot of people around me that are in my vlogs and stuff. So I hate to bore people, but that's, hey, Quenisha, but do you guys actually enjoy those? Hey, yeah, I enjoy. Thank y'all. No, not all. I like seeing you interact with your fam. They weren't boring. I thought they were boring as fuck. I guess it's because, beautiful soul, it's funny that you say that. Lady, everybody that's in here, if you are subscribed to anybody on YouTube and you have not seen their videos in your news feed lately, I would suggest you check your subscription, because for some odd reason, YouTube has they have been unsubscribing people from people's channels. There are a lot of people that I had to go back and resub to, because I was noticing, I'm like, damn, I haven't seen a video from those people in a while. Because I know I had to resub to the Scorpion Show. I had to resub to Much Love. I think I had to resub to Lady Nika. I think I had to resub to a lot of people. So if you haven't seen any videos from certain people in a while, definitely check your subscription, because YouTube has been tripping and unsubscribing people from channels. So yeah, but I definitely think I'm gonna go back to doing vlogs. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be, but then again, you never know. Tomorrow I may do a car vlog, because you guys know I have a new car now. So it's something on my fucking mouth, bitch. Was something on my fucking lip? The fuck? Bitch, y'all ain't tell me something on my goddamn lip. But you may see a car vlog for me tomorrow. I'm not making no goddamn promises, but you might. But you might, okay? Because I think those are, especially right now, I think those are probably the easiest videos for me to do. You know, you can feeding dust in the park and I will watch, because I know you'll be having comments. Oh, thank you, She Mad Crazy. Your vlogs are everything. You don't need a crowd. Your life is interesting, especially car vlogs. Thank you, Auntie. I miss when talking about hot topics in your car. Yes, y'all know something? I had to resub to Auntie Fee. YouTube is crazy, for real. They unsub me to so many people. I'm pretty sure it's a whole lot of people who I'm still unsub to. I just haven't noticed it. But the people that I watch on a regular, I be like, damn, I haven't seen no videos from them. So I go to their channel. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I subscribed? I'm like, bitch, where the fuck am I not subscribed? Motherfucker, you did to knock me off the motherfucking list, child. It's crazy. I have a 2016 Kia Soul, and I love it. But you know how everybody has buyer's remorse after they buy some shit? But I wanted that damn car so bad, girl. It is what it is. Because, I mean, I actually got a very, very good deal on it. I pretty much damn near paid the same thing that I was paying on my other car. And plus, it's my other car, I wanted to keep it, but it has so many miles on it, so I went ahead and traded it in. So, yeah. Yeah. I love vlogs like Latoya's Life, and Thick Chick, your vlogs are good too, and like Dear Natural. See, yeah, I love Latoya's Life too, but of course, all of those people, they have so many friends, and just their family enjoy being in their videos. I mean, it's just me and the Juice Man, child. You know, and I'm like, what the fuck? But I don't care. I'm gonna do it because, like I said, I think those are probably going to be the easiest videos for me to do. Because with the other types of videos, I have to do a lot of research and shit on them. But with the vlogs, you guys know I come on this motherfucker just with a motherfucking bonnet on, ain't got no wig on, bitch ain't got no makeup. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking. That's just what the fuck I do. Walking around my shit talking. Y'all know this motherfucker like a dungeon. Y'all know a bitch. How many cars you got? I got 4. I got 1 car. But y'all know I moved in 3 months. Okay, 3 months. So it's, you know, we'll see. We'll see, okay? But I want a hamster car. Yeah, the Juice Man say that shit all the time. That shit is hilarious. But that car, I wanted an SUV. But let me tell you something. For those of you that are, you know, probably looking into it, you know, getting an SUV or something like that, let me tell you why I love the Kia Soul. It looks very small on the outside, but when you get in the inside, that car it's like you're in a fucking SUV on the inside. I mean, that's what I wanted without actually having to pay the money for number one on gas, and plus, you know, SUVs definitely cost more than cars. But getting inside of that car is you feel like you're in an SUV. It's very spacious and all of that. So I'm very happy with my purchase. Even though, you know, I start feeling some type of way anytime I make a big purchase. I'm, you know, spending a whole lot of money on some shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's life. But I'm about to get the fuck up over here, y'all, and all that shit. But I will definitely still be doing regular videos. Do not get me fucked up. I will still be doing regular videos. But I think I'm going to start back doing the daily vlog thing. It might not be a vlog daily, but I think I'm going to start back doing the daily vlogs. And you never know. Tomorrow, the video that you see tomorrow just may be a vlog. All that type of shit. Again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for 40,000 fucking subscribers, family. I would have never in a million. Like I said, I know I keep saying this shit, but I can't thank y'all enough for allowing me to be who the fuck I am, for real. Just letting Thick Chick be Thick Chick. You know, even though sometimes I know I come on this motherfucker, like I said, I'm animated as fuck. Sometimes I come on here and I'm laughing and I'm talking with y'all and I'm just shooting shit. But sometimes, you know, you guys make me happy, for real. Just knowing that you guys are enjoying the videos, knowing that sometimes I can make your day when you're having a bad day. That shit makes me feel good. So I thank each and every one of you guys, because hell, whether or not people say it or not, hell, we wouldn't be who the fuck we are here on YouTube. We wouldn't have the platform that we have, being able to give people good content without, if it wasn't for the subscribers, we really wouldn't. We'd be talking to the goddamn app, to be brutally honest with you. Whether or not somebody tells you they don't care about having big numbers or whatever, and it's not about big numbers, but you definitely want to have an audience to take the shit that you're saying in. I hope the shit that I'm saying makes sense, family. Y'all know a bitch ain't had no sleep in a long motherfucking time. Let me go on this motherfucker, because I do got somewhere I got to be in like 30 minutes. But let me get my ass on. But I just want y'all to know that I love you. I thank you and all that shit. And definitely look out for the blogs. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy my videos, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow. Bye.